All right, guys, what's up? And welcome to another episode of Rider Spotlight. This is going to be the first one of 2019. A new month, a new rider. Actually, I'm going to kind of start it off like this. Have you ever, in your lifetime, ever had a dream? In these dreams, I don't know how your dreams are, but in my dreams, I'm the best bike rider in the world, all right? And in this dream, I'm doing tricks that, well, I've always dreamed of doing. In this dream, I've always just had this one trick I really bad wanted to do. Actually, in real life, I really bad would love to do this trick. If I could do this trick in real life, every day I would do this trick. But anyway, in my dream, I'm always doing this one trick. And this trick I'm always doing is always a backflip to manual. I've just dreamed of that trick for so long. And I can remember back in like 2002, and I'm watching a props issue. It's probably like props issue 34, 36. And it's the Law Revolution contest. And I remember John Heaton, goes and takes a run, and the first trick he does out of a 6-foot quarter is he does a backflip to manual to pull-up bar drop in. I hated that guy. Not, you know what I mean, hated, but I was just so jealous because that had always been my dream trick, and that was a trick I wanted to do. Speaking of the backflip to manual, I figured I'd give that little piece of a little dream thing or whatever not, and lead it into the person I'm going to talk about. And obviously, stepped in shit or something. I'm in my kitchen. Of course, you guys all know I'm so professional that we do all this filming right here inside my kitchen. Look at this. This is my kitchen. This is where I live, everybody, right? Every month I film one of these bad boys on my cellular phone, and then I go to Google, whatever not, and I put it in there and I send it over to Brant, and Brant has to edit and get all these together. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but hold on, you guys want to see? This is what a BMXer's looks like. That's all I got. Completely broke. All right, anyway, this month's Rider Spotlight, who I'm choosing, is the backflip to manual king himself. The dude that's got so many variations doing that trick. You got it right. You guessed it. Dakota Bratt. Right here will be his Instagram. Now, if you guys all don't know who this dude is, which I'm pretty sure a majority of you guys do, you'll know this dude is the backflip king variation everything ever. And I am jealous of this. Really jealous. I remember the first clip I saw of him, and I think it was like 4 years ago. I think it was Prescott, Arizona. Out of a quarter, he did a backflip to 50-50 grind on a quarter, and it blew my mind. I was like, yep, I'm following this dude. Holy shit. What's so funny is with Instagram nowadays, if you follow a person and they post riding clips all the time, every single day, you'll start to realize patterns with people's riding. I don't give a shit who you are. If you ride every single day, you're going to have multiple of a certain trick that you love to do, and people are going to see that, and then people are just going to become accustomed to it, and then people are going to be like, oh, well, why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? Like, I remember recently seeing Dakota do a backflip to land a Smith grind onto a ledge, to drop to nose wheelie, goes into nose wheelie, starts going backwards, gets there, puts his tire down, instead of going fully backwards manual and then hopping into the quarter, puts his tire down, then does a full cab and lands into the quarter. And so many kids, all they were like, oh, you should have did the full nose manual into the quarter. Oh, you should have did this. Oh, you should have did this. When realistically, did you just see the trick the kid did? Look at the trick he did. Instead, no, you just gotta, oh, let me add a trick to this. Let me do that. Oh, that sucks. That's actually my old man right here talking, because it's so frustrating. But Dakota, I don't give a shit what anyone says, brother. You're killing it. And not only, you know, you are the backflip manual king, but you can do so many other things. Truck drivers, I see you doing lip tricks, 720s. I saw you do a backflip bar spin. I mean, you're just so good and so well-rounded. And it's so funny that when you do a certain trick, because people just have Instagram and all they see, and that's like your banger trick, people accustom you to just doing that. It's no different than me. I do full cabs all day long, but I tricked you. I took my pegs off and I lowered my seat, so I'm gonna ride a little different for you guys. But Dakota, god damn is he good. I could go to his Instagram and I could go through all of his clips, and even if I see a still shot of him doing a backflip, I'm still gonna push play, because God only knows what he's gonna do with that backflip variation. Let me see. I can go through some of these backflip variations. Let me see. I saw him do backflip to manual over a hip to 180. I've seen him do backflip to manual X-up lander. I don't know if he 180'd out of that one. I've seen him in real life do backflip to manual to 180 to full cab. I've seen him do backflip to 50-50 on a flat handrail. Backflip to Smith to nose 5 spinny dinny thing. And then there was one where he did a backflip to land on top of a flat handrail. This dude is a beast. I love it. Unfortunately, he just tore his MCL, which is something inside of his knee. So he's injured right now. So I'm pretty sure he's doing what we all do when we get injured. We, you know, go through that stage of like, oh, okay, I'm injured. You know, you don't really think about it. You're just like, all right, cool. I'm going to give my body a rest. I'm fine. I'll be able to get away from this. And then like 3 days later, you're just like, want to tear your hair out because you can't ride your bike anymore. And then you go on Instagram and you see everybody killing it and you can't ride your bike. So it's like the worst feeling in the world. So I'm pretty sure that Dakota has been just sitting around watching Instagram, wish he can ride. And brother, you'll be able to ride here soon. Heal up, get better. Things are always going to get better. And I honestly want to tell you, I really enjoy your riding. I'm kind of jealous. My dream trick still to this day is do a backflip. And this is what my backflips look like. I go almost upside down and then I eat shit. That's me. That's all I can do. I don't have that trick, so I'm super jealous of it, and I wish I had that. And also, Dakota, I really want to thank you when a couple years ago when I went to California and I showed up at the Van Skate Park. And if you're from California and you know how that Van Skate Park is, you roll into the thing, there's no parking anywhere. There's 40 pros over here smoking on Juuls or whatever that new thing is, acting cool. And then you got the little am dudes that are semi-cool. And then you get into the park, nobody really talks to anyone. Everybody kills it because they're so good on bikes. I was kind of uncomfortable, probably because I'm a 50-year-old dude that just does tire taps all day long. And you rolled up, Dakota, and me and you rode, and we had a good-ass time. And then I told you I was hungry. And what does every dude do that's not from there? They want to go to that burger joint. What is that burger joint called? It's cheap. You get shakes and the fries and the burger cheap. Either way, I wanted him to take me there. He took me there. We got a burger and fries. And then a homeless dude tried to sell us a suitcase. Pretty good session if you ask me. But Dakota, seriously, man, heal up. Let's ride again. And I have a trick that I want from you. If you could, pretty please, can you do a backflip? Oh, I forgot about this trick. He did a manual to backflip to manual. Holy balls. All right, anyway, Dakota, can you do this trick for me? What I want is a backflip, no footer, to manual to 180 to half cab foot jam back into a quarter. Now, I know earlier I was giving a rant about like, hey, can you do this? Oh, you should have did this. I'm just begging for a trick. I'm not saying like, oh, you didn't do this. I'm saying, could you do this? That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. And as usual, if you get a chance, go ahead and go down to the comment section, leave a comment. Leave a like. Tell us about riders, because there's so many riders out there that I should do this next one on, so we can have another episode next month. So if you have a rider, anyone that you know, leave a comment below and let me know. And also, leave a comment and tell me what you think about these videos. And also, leave a comment and let Dakota know, hey, dude, we appreciate your riding. Hey, dude, we like your riding. Anything to give some positive feedback, and that's good. And also, thanks, Brant Moore. You're the greatest dude in the world, man. I really appreciate it, bro. I hope you throw some special effects, little fires and flames coming out of here. And thanks, everybody. I appreciate this. Make sure you follow me, Montana Ricky. Make sure you follow Brant Moore and subscribe to his YouTube channel. And thanks, everybody. Have the greatest morning, the day, because it's... What time is it? 8:37 in the morning, and I'm talking about BMX hyper as shit. I just woke up 10 minutes ago. This video is already late as usual, because every month I do it the day before it comes out. All right, guys. Thank you. Follow Brant Moore. Follow Montana Ricky. Follow Dakota Bratt. Have this greatest day in the world. Yeah. He didn't play on the ledge. You guys are pissed, right? No crank arm grind? No kick flip?